Jan van Eyck lived in the 15th century at the court of the Duchy of Burgundy and is known as a master of oil painting. He used color and glazing techniques in ways that were truly ahead of his time. But Van Eyck was more than just an artist. He was also a diplomat, and much of his life remains a mystery. Many of his works have been lost, and his precision and secret techniques have inspired myths. It is precisely this precision and attention to detail that make his work so iconic. The Arnolfini portrait is a perfect example of that. In 1434, Van Eyck painted a portrait of Giovanni Arnolfini and his wife, measuring just 82 by 60 centimeters, small and intimate, meant to be viewed up close. This is not just a portrait, it's like a window into the couple's home and life. Every detail was carefully considered. The concave mirror in the background, the household objects, the clothing, and other small elements say more than just, "This is a portrait." They communicate wealth, fidelity, holiness, and perhaps hope and motherhood. And now we come to the part that makes the painting so fascinating, the symbolism. The concave mirror reflects the entire room and even two other figures, perhaps witnesses, or maybe the artist himself. It could refer to the presence of God or to truth. A single candle burning in the chandelier symbolizes holiness. The dog on the floor represents loyalty and family ties. The oranges on the floor speak of wealth, but also of fertility. The wife's green dress and her posture may suggest hope and motherhood, but also reflect 15th century fashion. The text above the mirror reads, Johannes de Eyck fuit hic mille, quatuor, centum triginta quatuor, meaning Jan van Eyck was here. Is it just a signature, or the artist's playful presence in the work? Perhaps both. And here are a few things that might surprise you. The mirror is so detailed that it suggests Van Eyck's knowledge of optics. He may have studied objects through a lens or magnifying glass to capture the finest details. The painting's small size shows it was intended for private viewing, intimate and personal. Van Eyck used expensive pigments, like ultramarine, and developed a glazing technique that made his colors deep and vibrant. There's a bit of a mystery around the woman's identity. She is usually identified as Giovanna Tsunami, but this is not certain. The perspective isn't entirely natural, which may have been intentional, creating a more intimate atmosphere. The interpretation of the painting is debated. Does it depict a marriage, an engagement, or a commemorative portrait? The work was looted during the Napoleonic Wars and ended up in Britain, sparking occasional calls for its return. Finally, a little secret. Van Eyck's diplomatic role for the Duke may have made him something of a spy. Art and politics were closely intertwined in his life. Giovanni Arnolfini and his wife is not just a portrait, it's a window into 15th century life, into the technical mastery of art, and into the ways we interpret human behavior. Every detail tells a story, and Van Eyck's masterful hand made it one of the most iconic works of its time. Thank you for listening to this little art knowledge session. Maybe on your next walk, you'll notice small details around you that tell big stories.